Welcome, welcome. It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen tutorial. This tutorial is going to be on missions. So, we're going to go right into it. Press F1 to bring up your Mobiglass, and then this down here is your Contracts Manager. So we're going to click on that. And I went over this a little bit before, but here's a lot of different delivery missions, that sort of thing. These are paying $6,000. That's not bad. If you do personal, you usually get even more. There's a package here, and they want it on the stash house in Yella. Orphanage, ready to be stash house on Yella.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility.
So, if we do a personal mission, we can do either one of these. Let's go ahead and click on Accept Offer. Now, if I had a teammate, I could share that with them. And I could untrack it if I have a different mission I wanted to track. We're only going to do one mission right now. So I press F1 to close the Mobiglass. I'm going to get a ship out.
Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous day.
I think we'll get the... Which ship did I get? A Buccaneer? That's not going to work. So, if ever you mess up, get a wrong ship, you can go back in.
It takes all of us working
Alright, let's scroll down to Drake.
and secure. Be vigilant and
Okay, so I did get a Cutlass, so it's in Hangar 3. So we're going to go get in our ship. And then we're going to fly to Sampson and Son Salvage Center.
Passenger Bree Mendel, please report to your gate immediately. Last call for passenger Bree Mendel.
Again, you press F, and you can go... That's called the Inner Thought System. But you press F, and it'll give you those options there. Alright, let's go get in our ship. Oh, there's a lot of people in here. Always close doors behind you unless somebody else on your team is joining you. I'm going to turn that off. F12 to turn the communication channel off. It'll turn it back on as well. Remember R to start your ship up. And we always, when you're at major landing zones, recreational, rest and relax places, you have to ask for permission to land, or in this case, you also have to ask for permission to take off, but that's only the major landing zones, like this one. We've already done the flight tutorial, so you can check that one out. Alright, so I had to look up. Let's make sure that we are good to go. And you'll notice I have engines that are facing down, the VTOL engines. So I'm going to fly up for a little bit, and then I will turn those off, or turn those to the back. Just like I did just now. Uh-oh. That's not good. I turned everything off.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Okay, so I must have hit two buttons at once. I'm going to press C so that I max out my speed. And we're going to go ballistic. So while I'm going up, I am also going to go to the map, and I've got to find where I need to go to do this pickup, and it's over at Walla. I'll set route, which means I have to fly around the planet. And I will try to quantum as soon as I exit atmosphere. And get a beautiful view of Arc Corp below. Pull up my landing gear. And we've maxed our speed out. So once I pick up the goods and start flying to Yella, I'll speed up this video so you guys don't have to sit through the entire trip, because it's going to be a long trip. There will be parts during the flight that I'll speed it up so you guys don't have to sit through the most boring parts. I should be getting out of atmosphere soon. And we're calibrating. And here we go. And we had a little mistake here. So I'm going to have to redo my whole route. Gotta love when that happens. Set route. Alright. Actually, looks like we might be able to go straight to it. It's even better. Remember to turn the cruise control off right before you jump, because if there's an asteroid interdiction or some kind of interdiction, you might actually run into something not fun. So turn off the cruise control before you go right into quantum. Just a little tip. I had to learn that the hard way. It's taking a little while for it to calibrate the jump. And here we go.
Quantum drive is
So you can see the pickup's quite a ways away, so I will need to find some orbital markers. So here's a good orbital marker. It should be pretty close to being right above it.
quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Now, they won't let you jump to your location on these. I hate that, but it's just a sad truth. So we're going to have to fly her in manually. Eventually, the game will let you save these points to where you can quantum to them, move faster to them, and you'll be able to share those points with others. But right now, in the state of the game, it's not like that. So you'll have to fly manually to these points. This is just some little base that's on this moon of Arc Corp on Walla. There's a lot of these delivery missions. You'll pick them up here or a moon around Hurston and take them over to Grim Hex or Yella or the other moon over there around Crusader. I'm trying to think of the name. Anyways, yeah, there's all of these little missions. They may be a little bit on the gray area, the sketchy side of legality for the Star Citizen universe. So be careful in which ones you choose. So we're now 80 kilometers away. So you start watching your speed, you know, when you get within 50, unless you're in a really big ship, and you probably need to slow down sooner than that. Cutlass is a decent sized ship, but I'm not going to slow down until I get within 50, for sure. A really neat tip. So I've got the cruise set, so I don't have to worry about constantly throttling up. I'm using dual joysticks, and that usually means I have to hold the joystick forward for throttle. Well, all I have to do is lower my limiter, and the cruise will keep it going until it hits that limiter. So I don't even have to throttle down or anything like that. The limiter will do that for me. I can go a little faster. Alright, we're almost within 20 kilometers here. We're at 20,000 meters. Get within 10, I'll slow us down to SCM speeds. Well, a little higher than SCM speeds. You don't have to ask for landing at these type places. They're usually just a little junkyard, if you want to call them that even. Alright, I am going SCM speeds. We'll just coast it in. Don't forget to put your landing gear down. I usually do that about 3,000 meters.
Landing gear down.
I'm going to take cruise off now and go to manual control. I usually like to land pretty close to the facility on the inside here. We're going to lower our engines to where they're VTOL'd straight up and down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a top-down view of whether or not I can set her down here. Let's see what we look like right now. Not good. Not good at all. So we need to lift off. Okay, so That little thing is going to make it a little bit more difficult to land there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to the side here. And we're going to look down again. And I think that's a good touchdown. All right, so I'm just going to get out of my chair. I'm going to leave my vehicle on because you never know if an unscrupulous person will come by. I got a shotgun out. Go to the ramp. We're going to lower the ramp. I'm going to go ahead and raise the ramp just in case somebody's hiding out over here. I don't usually run into problems over here, but you never know. Move faster without a weapon. I don't see anybody here. Alright, so there's a mission box over here by Kovalex. We are going to say pick up, and it'll come out right here. Press F to pick it up, or you can hold it down and do it. I'm going to see what they have for trading here real quick. They don't have anything yet for me, so we are going to go back to our ship. You see it's still kicking up dust over there. And we're dropping it off 42 million kilometers away, so you know I'm going to be speeding that part of the trip up. And we want to close the door. And then to drop your item here, which right now I want to drop it right on the deck, you just press F and then click drop. And we're going to sit back down. And now we're going to lift off.
Launch complete.
So that's where we have to go. But first we are going to go out of the atmosphere. So while I'm flying out, I got my cruise control set. I'm going to press F2 to bring up my handy dandy map. And we have to go to Crusader orbit here. And go to Yella. So let's set a route. Looks like we got 3 stops. Plenty of quantum fuel. You can see your current fuel levels, required levels, and each leg of the trip. Press F1 to exit. As soon as I leave atmosphere, we will then aim towards where we want to go. And we'll continue on our journey.
Quantum drive is now on. Landing gear up.
Now we're approaching Crusader. We'll have to take a little trip around Crusader and then off to Yella.
Quantum drive is now off.
On to the next step. It's a short, quick jump.
Quantum drive is now on.
And then we'll go to Yella.
Is now off.
There we go. Remember, turn your cruise control off. I didn't.
Quantum drive is now on.
We are almost to the end of this mission.
Quantum drive is now off.
So you can see it's 465 away. So I need to find an OM. That one's a little ways. Let's see where this one's at. Let's go to this one. It's kind of probably not the best one to go to. We're going to find out.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
There's got to be a better OM to go to here.
Landing gear down.
And as you can see, it's just another little building out in the middle of nowhere. You have to be careful with all these rocks. I might have come down a little hard. Alright, so let's finish this mission off. Now, delivery missions are your longer missions, but they also pay better. Obviously, this one's going to pay over 7,600 credits. So you know it's a decent paying one, but again, I had to travel all the way across the system. So it does take quite a bit of time to do that. You've seen some nice little artifacts where dust is supposed to pop up. So it's a bug. Alright, we'll go in here, cycle the airlock. And so it shows us where to drop it off. Sometimes you have to put them in a box like we got it out of. Then now we just go over here and place. And we just made some money. Objective complete. Deliver to stash house on Yella. Contract complete. Alright. So that's how you do a mission, guys. If you have any questions or thoughts, leave it in the comments. Give me a like. Subscribe. And if you're new to the game or you want to be new to the game, go ahead and get a package. Use my referral code down in the description of this video, and you'll get some starting credits. So I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy. We'll see you guys out in the verse.